Welcome into the Tanger Sports Grind Session Kentucky Lake Showcase 2019 version. We're into the second ball game, and these feature the Surge Christian and Wesley Christian. Starters for Surge is number 1, Godwin Luamaker, number 2, Khalil Shahit, number 3, Eric Lee, number 11, Sky Wicks, and 23 is Miguel Miranda. And for Wesley Christian, number 22, Madit Luith, number 4, Luke Tomovich, number 21, Bradley Beeman, number 0, Roger Mametz, number 1, Gabe Wooer, and 11, Awar. And I've got one too many for that one, so we'll catch that one up. And we're off and running, 7:50 to go. We're just getting started and underway.
It's our first look at Wesley Christian of the year. They start out with the quick 3. Shahid with the pass inside.
Long three-pointer, no good by Wicks. And quickly down court, interception on the floor. And the outside jumper is no good. That was Wicks. Shahid handling the ball handling duties. And the drive and the floater is no good.
Good ball movement and drive for Wesley Christian there, getting fouled on the baseline.
Wicks on the drive, and Ewar was on the drive, and he was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
So the foul was on Godwin Ilamoka for Surge.
Second one's up and good. Little token back court pressure from Wesley. Kick out to the corner. The shot is up and no good. The drive is up and good by Tomovich.
Good possession there for Wesley Christian. Drained the whole 30-second shot clock and had a wide open lane for an easy layup.
Good ball movement. And we'll see what Surge can counter. Not on the scoreboard yet. The drive is up and good, and that's by Shahid.
Shahid, the Evansville commit for Surge.
Bradley, come on, man. Reverse it now.
So Gabe Wooer saved that one from going out of bounds.
Here we go. Find it out, Bradley. Find it out.
Pull-up jumper is good. That's a three-pointer by number 22, Leith. Three-point attempt is no good. And Wesley off to the races. Little crossover note knocked away and turnover to Surge. Shahid out front, looking over the defense.
Miranda wide open in the corner. Shahid doesn't see him.
Sheets' little jumper in the lane is good. And we've got a timeout. 30-second timeout. What's your impressions start with here, Skylar?
So Wesley Christian's coming out strong right out the gate. A lot of good ball movement, strong possessions. Surge right here before that timeout. Just finally starting to get their rhythm. Some good ideas. I think they got to keep their eyes up. They've had some open guys in both corners, and Surge can knock down the three we saw in Memphis a few weeks ago.
And maybe they pick up this pace. It's 10-4 with 4:38 to go in this first half, and that's with Wesley Christian up. Almost lost, but the little floater is no good. And Surge with an opportunity to cut into this lead. Wicks out front. Trying to get some offense set up. And the drive and dish is out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to Wesley.
That's one of those possessions there where he probably had a better chance to make a shot there than finding that guy down low.
Got a little full court pressure and turnover. Pass intercepted.
Stolen by Wicks.
And we're going to get a foul on number 21, Beeman, Bradley Beeman. Wicks out front, looking over the defense. Wesley's playing a deceptively good defense. They're not, you said earlier that they were not seeing the open guy. I think they're putting so much pressure on him. It's all they can do to kind of get something going, and we're going to get a foul here on number 11. That is Aware, and that's a shooting foul. Going to the line is Wicks. Wicks' first shot is on the way and good. Second one's up and no good, and the rebound comes off to Wesley Christian. Quickly into the front court, and the left-handed drive off the backboard is good. That's Beeman. I'm not sure he's a left-handed, is he?
He made it look like he was.
He made it look that good. Switched hands and went in for the layup. Nice job.
It's a strong take. Surge didn't hustle back. They took advantage of it. A nice, wasn't wide open, but it was a strong take. Miranda for three.
No good, and the rebound is off to Luis.
Hey, flat, secondary, go Wings.
Just passing around on the perimeter. And the shot is up and good. Got a nice friendly bounce. Luis Madit.
Everything going right for Wesley up to this point in the first.
Left-handed turnaround by Wicks is good. And turnover taken away by Surge. And the dunk is Lee.
Great take by Ilamoka finding Eric Lee in transition.
Reverse it now. Good.
We're going to get a foul on Lee.
Hey, come on.
Out on the floor, so it's going to be out of bounds.
Roger up.
Wesley.
Hey, who set the screen right here? Roger, set the screen.
Roger Davis checks in for Wesley Christian.
Good, scoring. Attack, don't hold it.
You see him look inside for
That
War
kicked
right
away.
there. They've got the size mismatch against anybody on the floor for Gabe.
What's he listed?
I think 7 foot.
He's right at it if he's not. Little jumper off the corner is a three-point shot by number 0, Mamit. So at 1:46 to go in the first quarter, we've got an 18-9 lead by Wesley, and they're on the run. Threw it up for the dunk, but timing wasn't quite there, and lots of rim, and stayed in for Tomovic. Luka Tomovic. Blocked away, and it'll stay with Surge on the out of bounds.
So the block was by Gabe War, who I just checked is committed to Stetson.
Stetson.
Ten seconds on the shot clock for Surge.
A lot of dribbling, and then the shot. I think we had 0 passes with that one, and lots of three-pointer is no good. Knocked away, and Wesley has the rebound. And we're going to get a foul. That is on number 24.
So 12 points on the lead for Wesley. We wrap up the first quarter now.
Uh-oh, we had a little hop. So turnover goes back to Surge with an opportunity to cut into this lead with 37 seconds to go in this first quarter. Trailing 21-9.
So 7-second differential shot clock and game clock. They can't hold out for last possession.
Nope. Shahid will handle the ball coming down into front court. And not sure that was on the line, but it was a rebound to Louis. But we're going to get a foul. And Wesley has 22 seconds to try to get something worked out. Shot clock is off.
So Wesley's had a strong start in these first 8 minutes with a chance to finish out the way they began.
Little jumper in the lane is no good. Rebound is off and out of bounds. And that will stay with Wesley. So Wesley's got 3.2 seconds to get a shot up.
In the middle, occupy. Sit down on it.
In for Surge is Eric Lee, number 3. So we got 3.2 seconds to go. The shot is up and no good. It would have counted that it had gone in, but it did not. And at the end of the first quarter, Wesley Christian up 21-9 over Surge Christian. And we'll be back in just a few minutes.
I didn't worry about it because it was working. And that's the way they were going. I might have to do this.
As we start the second quarter, Surge Christian on the down basketball.
We're back for the second quarter in the Kentucky Lake Showcase. And Surge, trailing 21-9, will have the ball to start this quarter. Passing the ball out on the perimeter, looking for an opening in this Wesley defense. Nice back door, but mishandled just a little bit. And the shot is up and no good. Rebound to Wesley. Looking to add to the lead drive all the way to the basket is no good, but knocked away and out of bounds. And it will stay with Wesley Christian.
Good defense by Surge there on that layup. Expected him to go up and under. He did. Knocked it out of bounds.
All the way around the horn, and the long shot by Luis is good.
I'm willing to bet nothing makes Coach Casey happier than that great ball movement to a wide open corner three.
I think that was a set play because I heard him calling his name out, so I figured he was going to be the inbounder and then run to the corner. And it seemed to work out well.
That's right. 'Cause he's not too happy about that call there, as he thought it was a 50-50 ball on the floor.
Well, he only agrees with calls that go his way. Come on now, he's a coach. So Surge trying to cut into the lead, and the reverse is good by Miranda. Miguel Miranda with the goal.
Good defense by Lee there.
Lee is all over him like a duck on a June bug. And the 7-footer's little floater is no good. And we're going to get a rebound, but foot on the line, so it will stay with Wesley Christian. So let's see if this works again. We got Luis taking it out. He's running different, didn't go that way, but the same play, just a different shooter. That was a Weir. Same exact play, just different shooter.
Hey, if it's working, why change it?
I agree. Shot is up by Surge and no good. Rebound by Luis. He's not the biggest guy on the court, but he's racking up some rebounds. Into the 7-footer. Long jumper, no good. Rebound by Surge. That was Louis Maker. How do you say his name?
Ilamoka.
Elamoka. Elamoka. I like that. And we're going to get a foul, almost in good shape. Got a hand up on the ball, but came across that body. That's number 3 with a foul.
Yeah, just about any time you wind up to block a shot, unless it's already left their hand, they're going to call you on a foul.
Yeah, Luis hit the free throw line for 2. That might have been for 3. He was out there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's got 2 more shots.
Okay. So Luis in double digits now. Second shot's up and no good. And he's going to get awarded that 3rd shot. In for Wesley Christian is Roger Mumetz.
Hey, behind us here. Gabe, come on with it. Gabe, come on with it.
3rd free throw is up and no good. Bounces around, but kicked out. And he's going to take a 3-pointer, and that's no good as well. Luis missing on the 3. Nice shot over the 7-footer by Elamoka. Oh, nice fingertip roll by Luis.
Going back and forth here, both teams.
Yeah, 30-15. They haven't cut a lot into the lead, but a lot of up and down action. But the 3-pointer cuts into it. Miguel Miranda for Surge cuts into that lead, 30-18 with 4:59 to go. And turnover. Take away Surge on the run. And we're going to get a foul on blue number 0, Mumetz. And we're still on the bonus, so we're going to take this one out of bounds. The long shot is no good and rebounded by Wesley. Wesley on the run. drive, and the roll is good. That is number 4, Luka Tomovic. And quickly down the floor and shot up and no good. And three-point shot's no good. Rebound again by Serge, and another rebound. But bad ball handling, and it goes out of bounds, and it will go to Wesley Christian.
A lot of second chance opportunities there for Surge. It's like Wesley, nobody was really blocking out. They all thought somebody else had their back on it.
I think that's why we got 2 subs. Vantilli was one of them, number 14.
In. Get out of his way.
And
Gate.
Luis out front, drive to the goal with the left hand is no good. Rebound by Serge on the run. And we're going to get a foul on number 21. And Serge is going to send Godwin Elamoka.
Ilamoka. So Ilamoka has a couple of offers. He's got Little Rock, and then he's got North Carolina A&T.
In the game for Wesley is number 0, Roger Mametz. Where's he going? Where's Luis going?
Let me check for you here.
I figure he's going somewhere. He's a good-looking player.
Yeah, he's got offers from Long Beach State, San Jose State, South Dakota, UC Davis, and UC Riverside.
All right. He's got some options.
I'd say he's going to have more coming in after this season if he keeps up this kind of play.
Gabe Wurr, and his shot is no good. Back the other way, and kind of a off-balance shot, no good. And getting a lot of contact, but no call. The three-point bank shot is by Vantilli. I don't think he called that.
They usually don't.
Kick out, and the shot is up and no good. Rebound comes right back to Elamoka. Close enough? Elamoka. I got to get that mocha down. A little coffee.
Get it back flat.
Woo!
Putback slam by War there. Nobody stood a chance.
He could probably put on a few pounds and be just as well off.
I bet that's probably the plan at Stetson.
Yeah, that's
to beef him up.
Well, Wicks took the shot under duress, and he was fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Sky Wicks.
No good on his first attempt. You know, I had a conversation with Coach Casey for Wesley Christian a few weeks back, and I'm pretty sure he said that Leaf is getting some interest from Maryland and West Virginia, if I heard him right.
I'd heard the Maryland for sure.
And it's obvious why they've got the interest. He's been playing great today.
On the run with Serge. Trying to cut into that 37-18 lead with 1:37 to go in this second quarter. And we're going to get the shot by Wicks. Was no good, but he's going to go to the foul line. First shot is up and good. And for Wesley is number 11, Awir. Second one's up and no good. A rebound, Wesley.
So this half has been all Wesley Christian. They got the 18-point lead at just over a minute, and they haven't done too much wrong.
No, even that little jump shot right there, which is a nice shot. They've gotten a lot of rolls and a lot of others. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good. But they're good. I'm not saying they're not good. They're good. Surge seems to be taking some shots that are off balance, just not.
And like right there on that drive, it would have been a wide open three as the defender wasn't close on the drive.
But he then took it and put up a off balance shot. They've had a lot of those.
Hey, where? Straight. Occupy. Brett, under the rim, Gabe.
Out of bounds under their own goal is Wesley. Knocked away and picked up by Surge, and we're going to get a run out. And the one-handed slam by Lee. Eric Lee's had some bright spots. There just hadn't been enough of them yet. And the jumper from the corner is Gabe War, showing some range. 20 seconds to go, 42-21 in favor of Wesley. Outside jumper is no good. Rebound by Luis.
Nice move splitting the defenders. Floater to War.
Yeah, I think he intended for that to be a slam, but didn't feel comfortable with it. The long shot is up and no good. And at halftime, it is 42-21 in favor of Wesley Christian. And we're going to take a break during this timeout. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Surge Christian, coach, you're down by 21 at the half. You're off to a slow start. Tell me what your message is going into halftime.
We just need to move the ball and play more as a team and play defense. That's it.
Okay. Good luck the rest of the game, coach. In about 7 minutes, we'll get the coach for Wesley Christian, and then we'll get back to the second half.
The thing about basketball I love is winning, pretty much. It's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. You know, it's a real fun game to play, and you know, getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it, and you know, the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because, you know, I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. You know, I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. You know, all my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, like, and the competitiveness. Like, you can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. You know, that's why I store my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I mean, I wasn't really fortunate, you know, and you know, basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. You know, that's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it.
The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, best talent, night in, night out, and it's something that I love to do because you know, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. I mean, I don't want to, you know, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm gonna play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So,
the grind session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
The grind session has been a grind. You know, it's a great tournament. It's a great idea. Whoever thought of it, and you know, it's been tough, but I like it because you know, it really challenges me. And our team has been, you know, a little bit setback. We've been short on a few games because we have a few injuries. But that's the beauty of it, because none of it is easy. None of the games are easy at all. You know, we've been playing against the top guys in the whole American country and Canada. They've been playing against everybody in the U.S. here, and it's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the grind session is pretty competitive, to be honest. The last couple of games I played in grind session has been pretty hard. You know, I really had to like play to my top game, and like no rest, no breaks during the game. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's just really competitive. A lot of great players are in this little tournament, and I just really enjoy playing against them.
Welcome to the grind. This is the grind session.
Casey of Wesley Christian. Coach, grind session isn't really new to you, and you know, you got a kid, Gabe Orr. He's used to the grind session too. This is the first time we've seen you on the grind session this year. What was different in this style of play for that half this year?
Well, every day we prepared the games before this were exhibition games for us. This is the real deal. We're in the big boy basketball league now, and we've talked about okay, we can get away with that against these folks, but in the grind session you can't. And our guys have believed that, bought into what we're doing, and we're playing pretty well right now, I think, because our guys understand how important it is to play hard.
I'd say practice and the exhibitions have gone well. Y'all are up 21 right now at the half. You know, you got 42 points in one half. It's not easy to do against prep teams. You know, what's been the keys to y'all's success this game?
We rebounded and run. You know, our point guard has controlled the game, who I feel like is one of the best point guards in the nation. You know, he's under the radar, but in my opinion, I'll take him over just about anybody I've seen. He's controlled the game. Aware has been a man for us, and Gabe War has played well too and protected the rim. I think for us, the key is energy, and we've had a lot of it today, and we've got a lot of guys that are pretty good.
Thanks for your time. We got Wesley Christian on top of Surge Christian, 42-21. We'll get the second half started here in about 2.5 minutes. We'll be back with the grind.
Good movement. DJ has a strip, and Quadre with the slam. Great. Double team, backdoor pass, Patterson of Decker, and Decker with the slam, assisted by Luka Patterson. Two rebounds away.
That hit the spot right there.
Rebound game, and Decker on both ends with the slot.
I don't want my dad to happen to get on TV and see me instead of me.
Welcome back to the Kentucky Lake Showcase 2019 version, brought to you by Tanger Sports and the Grind Session. Alongside Skylar Witt on color.
Not to be confused with Sky Wicks.
That's right. He's on the floor. Sorry. Wesley takes the ball out, but then turnover, turns it to Surge, and then fumbled out of bounds. It'll come right back to Wesley. So 2 quick turnovers to start this third quarter. Luis a little slow getting into the front court. Had to wait for him. Little perimeter work by Wesley. Oh, nice feed, but knocked away. Surge on the run, and the shot is up and no good, but there is a foul. Number 22, Luis Medit got him. And at the line, that's Shahid, Khalil Shahid. Is he an Evansville commit or an Evansville
It's a commitment.
recruit? A commitment. One up there to see Walter. Coach McCarty.
Who was in the building the other day when we had an event.
He was, yeah. Him and Calipari both. Right after Evansville knocked Kentucky off.
That's right. That's all we have to say about that.
That's all we have to say about that.
Strong
Oh,
take.
it's now a strong move by Tomovich. Surge just can't get any rhythm going. They're driving a little bit too much ball handling sometimes, but a nice little reverse layup now by Lamoka.
And that's one of those shots right there. Good pass, but nobody jumped with them. Take that floater instead of risking the pass inside around 3 defenders. Worked out in that situation.
A long three by, no, that's by a Weir.
22-point lead.
47-25, 6:21 to go in the third quarter, and it's not getting a lot better. Picked up by Wesley, and the drive is up and good by Tomovic.
Set his name off in here in the first couple of minutes.
Luka is doing the job. He's doing work. And picked off right out of midair by Luis, and he is fouled. Too bad there wasn't some time on the clock on that one. That was an underhanded flip.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but. So Wesley will get it in the backcourt. I'm going to try to build on that 49-24 lead. Oh, knocked away, and it will go to Surge.
That's one of the very few questionable things they've done is Ilamoka scores on the other end.
Ilamoka
forcing a pass there.
Yeah.
They haven't done that too often.
They've done some nice passing. And a nice turnaround bank shot by War. A 7-footer looking pretty good on that shot.
It's Miranda in the corner.
Kick to the corner and no good, but we're going to get a 3-point foul on Mametz. He's going to shoot 3. Eric Lee at the line for 3. Trying to cut into that 27-51 deficit. First one's up and good. Second one, no good, but we're going to get a substitution in. Luka Tomovic back in the ball game. Shot 3 is good, so 2 out of 3. Full court pressure by Surge. Easily broken. Oh, and the running one-handed stuff by appropriately Sky Wicks. No, wrong team. How about let's give that to Aweir. Aweir.
He jumped a mile away.
Yeah, he started that one early.
Good look, just couldn't convert in the corner.
Oh,
another slam.
Gabe Ware.
Good court vision there. Saw his big man 2-on-1.
Okay, off to the ball, Luka.
Nice defense by the big man.
They're cutting off the baseline. Eric Lee for 3.
Let's go. Run. Come on, baby.
And off.
Come on, attack middle. Attack middle.
This momentum staying with Wesley. As Coach Casey said, keep it on him.
And
a charge called.
Player control foul. That's going to give it to Surge. So Surge will come the full length of the court, trying to cut into that 55-29 lead. 3:49 to go in this third quarter. Knocked away, and with the takeaway is Wesley.
Now go, come on, Bradley, now come on.
And a steal.
And steal by Surge.
Backdoor pass by Ilamoka is a good idea, but just too low of a pass.
A lot of traffic in there, too.
You know, that's kind of been what they've struggled with today. They have the right ideas, they're just not converting.
Yep. Luka Tomovic back in the ball game for Wesley.
The lead now up to 26.
Yeah, it's not getting any better for Surge.
And Wesley's showing no signs of slowing down.
The long jumper is off and knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with Wesley. Swinging around the perimeter, and the drive and kick back to Leaf is going to take another look at it, and on the drive was fouled by number 1, Ilamoka.
His second foul, 2 on the team. Leaf taking the shots from the charity stripe.
Second one's up and good.
The lead grows to 27.
Shahid's drive, and it's good, and he was fouled on the way to the lane. And the foul is on number 21, Beeman. And he will also get the and one. And the game for Wesley Christian is number 0, Roger Mametz. And one was no good. We're going to get another foul right under the goal. Blue 14, that is Vanatelli. So the ball will stay with Surge.
Ball, back up, guys, back up. Back up, 3-point line. Right there, help him, gap.
Drive is up and good. That was Eric Lee on the drive.
Good job just blowing past the defender for that high percentage shot.
Long
Great.
three, rattles around and stays in. And that is Mametz.
And a good pass by Leaf.
Corner shot is good by number 24. That is
right into the hands of Orr on the miss.
on the run out is Surge. Nice pass off and scored by Ilamoka.
And hear Coach Casey say, whoa, let's slow it down. We got the big lead. Let's
Take a
not
look.
rush anything.
Don't mess with it. Get a good looking shot.
Just waste some time on the clock. Luka.
All the way to go, but no good. And Surge on the run. The running one-hander is no good, and we're going to get a foul. Jumped up and got him on the kneecap.
Yeah, Warrior used his height there playing keep away.
That's right.
Go back to the ball. Clear it out. Clear it out. Whoa. Clear it out. Hand. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Be patient. Be patient. Give
Nice give a go, but we got to shuffle.
Mamet's with steps.
Mamet's with steps. That's right. In for Surge is number 11, Sky Wicks.
And put back.
Put back by number 14.
And a timeout called by Surge after the putback dunk. They currently trail by 19.
With 53 seconds to go in this third quarter, so long road to hoe, and maybe they can get some rhythm this fourth quarter. In this quarter strong, and then go into that fourth quarter and try to get some rhythm going.
Yeah, they're going to need Wesley Christian to start making some mistakes because they've been sticking to Coach Casey's plan and executing perfectly, well, almost perfectly up to this point. Very few mistakes by them in this game.
And we've got full court pressure by Surge. Trying to end this quarter strong. Easily broken.
Smart reset there as Luka back to Lee, over to the corner. Ball movement's been one of their strengths today.
Knocked away and still out of bounds. It will stay with Wesley. Nope, make that, it'll turn over to Surge.
I think a part of what's been so good for their consistency is Coach Casey has a zero tolerance for sloppy turnovers. If you make a turnover, you're coming out. Go think about it on the bench, execute when you come back in.
Maybe. There's two lines of thought on that. One is you get players concerned about making mistakes, and then the other is you chew on it for a while and you don't make the same mistake twice. So. A lot of pressure in the backcourt by Surge, but once they break it, it's pretty easy shots then for Wesley. And we're going to send the big guy to the line for two. War.
Lee thought he got all ball.
Well, he probably got all ball plus
a little something else.
A little flesh in there too. Big Gabe's first shot is no good. Back in the game for Surge is number 2, Khalil Shahid. Second shot by War is good. 7 seconds to go. Down 20 points is Surge. And the shot, did he get it off? Either way, it's moot. Didn't count. Didn't go in. So at the end of 3, it is Wesley 60 over Surge Christian at 40. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the Kentucky Lake Showcase 2019 version, brought to you by Tanager Sports and the Grind Session. Surge will have the ball starting this fourth quarter to try to cut into this 20-point deficit.
Miranda calling for it. There's the mismatch.
Long shot is no good. Rebounded by Wesley.
Great block out by Luca. Backed his man up 5 foot and was waiting for the ball.
Knocked away and kicked down. And the layup is good by Lee. Lee now with 13. Almost a turnover again, but a little floater. Made that look easy. Madet Luith. We've got a 30-second timeout.
Surge Christian with the timeout after the break. Great swung by Madet as he caught the ball in the middle. And that's what I was talking about. Surge has got to start doing is it was 3-on-2 for Wesley, but take that shot. The defense is dropping back thinking you're going to pass. There's been a few on Surge they've passed and weren't able to convert when you just got to take that open floater.
Take it when you get it because it's not going to be there long.
Right, and you know they all practice floaters. Everybody shoots the floater.
Everybody. So Surge will bring the ball full court. Looking for an opening, and the drive, and up and off the backboard. Nice shot by Shahid.
He's looking for the foul call. Well, a lot of contact, but good defense.
And out of bounds, it's going to stay with Wesley Christian.
Good defense by Shahid there.
The big guy taking the shot from the three-point land, no good. And Surge on the run.
Nice baseline pass.
We're going to get a foul on number 21. That is.
Good movement. PJ has it stripped, and Quadre with the slam.
Beeman. Great. That foul is on Beeman. Going to the line is Wicks.
Hey guys, no more quick ones, please. No more quick ones. Stop. Let's run something.
So up and good. 62-45, 6:37 to go in this fourth quarter. Surge trying to make a little surge.
That lead at 17 now. It's the first time it's been under 20 in quite a while.
Yeah. Full court pressure and knocked away. Ooh. And the jam over the rim is by Lee. So now we're down to 15. Surge putting a little more pressure on, almost an interception. Knocked away, but picked up by War, and his little shot is no good. And we're going to get a foul. I think he was going to let it go, but it went to the other hand. So War is called for the foul, and it'll go to Surge. And we're into the bonus now, so Surge Christian can take some of the lead away with the time arrested. Full timeout by Wesley Christian. And we'll be back in just a moment to wrap this fourth quarter up. And we're back to action with the Kentucky Lake Showcase 2019 version. And at the line is Sky Wicks. And he's going to shoot one in the bonus. And see if he can cut into this lead. 62-47. Surge has made a little move here in the last few minutes. Shot is up and no good. Got to make those.
You got to take advantage of the freebies, definitely in a game like this.
Especially when you're down 15. Do it while the clock is stopped. And a turnover. And that's going to take it to Surge, give them another opportunity to cut into the lead. I think Shahid had made his mind up on that shot.
Yep, all that dribbling was to create space.
Yeah.
Blocked by the rim.
And
Twice.
Twice blocked by the rim. The big guy couldn't get it over the rim.
So Luca went right into it.
But it stays with Wesley, and they're going to get another opportunity.
That's exactly what Coach Casey wants right there. Get the ball moving, take some time off the clock, get a quality shot here under 10 seconds in the shot clock.
A lot of dribbling, but it worked out well. The big guy there was to clean it up. War cleaning up the miss. Long shot is good. That is Miranda. Miguel Miranda with the three-pointer. 64-50. 4:57 to go, and we've got a 30-second timeout by Surge.
So good shot off the dribble for Miranda. I mean, just quick possession, got three, lead at 14. I think it's the closest it's been.
It's early.
Yeah, early.
In the game.
Got their momentum, but Wesley, every couple possessions that they give up some points, they make a big shot or a strong possession to kind of make up for it. But ultimately, they've been taking a lot of time off the clock, and that's all they really need to do right now. Good movement. PJ has it stripped, and Quadre with the slam.
And we're going to get a travel. And that turnover takes it back to Surge. They may make this game interesting before it's over with. Oh, I might have called that over and back. I'm not sure.
It looked like he touched it.
Both shots missed, and now Wesley's off to the run, and we're going to get a foul in the middle of the court by Wicks. Wesley on side court will inbound the ball.
So not sure what happened on the substitution. I think somebody said I'm not coming out.
Oh, I didn't know what was happening. And the nice pass and layup by Wicks. 52-64. Oh, a lot of reaching. And we're going to get a travel on Wesley. And so turnover goes to Surge with an opportunity to cut it down and get it to double digits or less.
So Wesley, they're doing all right getting across half, but then they're just too hurried up. You got moving before he put the ball on the floor to get your turnover, or Luca had, the not too great of a take there, the possession before that. So Coach Casey getting to burn timeouts here pretty quick in the last couple minutes.
Well, there's no need to hurry. You're up. Why would you want to hurry? Make sure that shot looks good for you. So Surge with an opportunity to cut it down to 10, possibly 9 on the three-pointer. And we're going to get a count the basket. And Shahid goes to the line with a opportunity for an and one old-fashioned three. And we're at 64-54 for 4:15 to go. There's still plenty of time. And the free three-pointer is good the old-fashioned way. Regular field goal and a free throw. Uh-oh, they don't want this happening.
My goodness.
Dribbled the entire way. I didn't think that was going to work out well, but it did. Drove the lane and got the finger roll. Now going to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three is Gabe War. And that shot is no good, but picked up and put back in by number 11. That's a Weir. So a bad series for Surge trying to cut into that lead. And then the missed shot. And we're going to come back down and Wesley's, and a takeaway right in the middle of the court and dunk by Lee.
He got up high on that dunk too.
So we're going to get a foul call on number 2. That is Shahid. And so look like Mamitz is going to the line for one in the bonus. (68-57), 3:42 to go in this fourth and final quarter. That shot is no good, and that opens the gates for Surge to come down and cut this thing under double digits. Oh, a nice little crossover move by Ella Mocha. So we've now got a 9-point lead, under double digits.
Ooh.
Oh, nice little move. And then the left-handed drive.
That's a top 9 play right there.
That was start to finish, not bad. And the putback is no good, but we're going to get a foul. And that's going to go against 22. Weeth. And to the line is Wicks. Opportunity to cut it down under single digits again. What are we going to do? So, did we get a little chattering technical down there?
I think that's what they're saying. Medit got the technical, but I overheard him say they've been talking all game. He didn't say nothing. Obviously, something was said.
Obviously. So now we're down to 9-point lead and still going to get some more shots. Well, that's going to be Wesley's ball out of bounds.
Medit is a tough point guard. Didn't matter how many guys you put in front of him, he was getting across half.
And Wicks with the foul. That'll send Weeth to the charity stripe for 1-1. 70-61, 2:55 to go.
So next foul against Surge puts both teams in the double bonus.
First shot is up and good, and that runs the lead back to double digits, 71-61. I think this is a young man's hand you want the ball in late in the ball game.
You can tell by the interactions, Coach Casey has full trust in Medit running the floor.
Whoa, and a two-handed dunk by Elamoka. And the turnover. Whoa, and we're going to get no go. That foul is on number 22, Luis. That's his fourth foul. We're going to shoot two, and that is Wicks going to be back at the line, trailing by 9, 72-63, 2:31 to go. Still time, but they need to take advantage of these free throws and then continue to force turnovers.
Yeah, Surge not going away in this one.
Down by, what was the biggest lead? 20?
It was 25.
25? Yeah, it is up there. Looked like it was over. They've clawed their way back in. The shot is good, and now down to 8. This is going to put a little pressure if he makes this one on Wesley. And that one's good as well. 7-point ball game. We're going to get a foul on number 11, Sky Wicks. And so now we're going to get into the two-shot double bonus. And first shot is up and good.
Hey.
Second one up and good. That's Beeman. Those two clutch free throws runs that lead back to 9.
Wesley's dropped into a 2-3 zone, it looks like.
Three-pointer is no good, and the rebound is rebounded by Surge. And they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds lately.
And I think the whole point of dropping to a 2-3 zone is to close the paint. You cannot allow an offensive rebound in a zone.
Elamoka. And his shot's good.
Luke. Hey. Gabe, you got it in.
So 5 fouls against Medit. We play with 6. But the offense runs through him. He's got to be smart these final 2:20.
Yeah, he is their clutch guy. We got a full timeout by Wesley Christian. We're down to 2:19 to go. 74-67, Wesley over Surge, and we'll be back in just a moment. We're back for the final 219 with Wesley Christian leading Surge Christian 74-67 with Wesley inbounding to come the full length of the court. Full court pressure, and their ball handler's got it into the center. He bobbled it a little bit, but we're going to get a foul. We're going to get 2 shots for Luka Tomovic.
I think Wesley got lucky on that one because he was losing the handle.
He was losing the handle. He bobbled it already, and thought they might have even called a traveling on him, but worked out well for him. His shot is up and good. Back in for Surge is Sky Wicks, number 11. And second shot's up and good. Pushes that lead to 9 points. 76-67 with 2:15. Still time. They just got to be very efficient. Working the ball around, and Shafiq is taking a shot that's no good. Out of bounds, and it'll go to Wesley Christian to come full length of the court. 2:02 to go, 76-67. Uh-oh, and he traveled. That was not a made basket. He had to stay stationary, and he shuffled over to try to get him an opening look. So back to Surge, still in this game. The long shot's no good. And we're going to get into a fouling situation for the final 1:56 to go. What's the call?
Hey, quit, Brandon, get out of there.
Wesley Christian basketball.
Come on with it.
Gabor in the corner. Now back out front. And the two-handed dunk by Awir.
It was a good possession. Killed clock. Got a high percentage dunk. A block.
Oh, block. That may have done it right there. 78-67, and we're going to start the foul parade.
You know, they did it last possession too. When they were down by 9, that's only 3 possessions. You don't have to have a 3. Now, to do it in 3 possessions it is, but when you've got 2 minutes, 20 seconds, you don't have to shoot 3s. Get your layups, get your steals.
Well, do what got you back in the ball game. The man they want at the line is there, Luis, and he's making good on his foul shooting. Now we're back to a 13-point lead with 1:23, and hopes are flickering, and the interception and the two-handed jam by Luis.
You got to imagine he's going to be the MVP of this game.
Well, he has 23 points. So he's and doing a great job handling, running the offense. 57 seconds to go and 15 points to go. It's took his time on that one. Nobody around for Gabe Ward to do the two-handed slam. 84-67, 40 seconds to go. The long three is good, maybe a little bit too late. Miranda was his 3.
And shot clock is off now.
Now they can just stand there and run this clock out. And another setup dunk by War.
They were just going to dribble it out, but if you're going to guard me, fine, I'll go take some points.
That's exactly right. Well, that final score is 86-70. Wesley Christian over Surge Christian. And we'll be back for game 3 after these messages from our sponsors.
I'm here with Madit Louis. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Number 22, player of the game for Wesley Christian. He finished the game with 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. You were all over the place tonight. You know, you had a great game offensively. You passed the ball well. You scored the ball well. Your vision was really nice today. You know, when I talked to Coach Casey at halftime, he said that he believes that you're one of the best point guards in the country. Not one of the best. He said that you were the best point guard in the country. And that's just coming from your coach. He thinks highly of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good game today. Tell me what was going through your head. You know, you had a great offensive day. Is it always like this?
Something like that, but today I wanted to bring the game to me instead of forcing it. So coach told me to relax, let the game come to me, and everything will fall into place.
You know, this playing against prep teams, you know, I'm sure it's probably new to you. You know, what was the difference in the tempo this game?
It's a fast-paced tempo, so you're really going to have to be on your A game. Can't slack once, so just got to be on your A game and trust your game from there.
How's preparation been for this?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we get to see you more this year, more player of the game interviews. Good game. In about 9 minutes, we'll get the third game of the day started between Phoenix Prep and Life Christian.